Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Jennifer Squires and here we make, create, sew and have fun. Today we've got a little diamond painting that I picked up at the $2 shop at 2 in Fielding. Now the project I originally wanted to show you guys this week, some of the things I need for it haven't arrived yet. I'm binding the book from the 90s TV show Charmed. I'm making the Book of Shadows. And I really wanted to show you guys that, but due to, COVID-19 shipping delays and shortages and things are just taking a lot longer than I initially thought to get here. So in the meantime, we've got this little dino diamond painting. So I thought, while I've got you here, I thought I might talk about my creative goals for the year. As well as making the Book of Shadows, which is a humongous book with a lot of hand painting and illuminated text pages, I've also always wanted to make my own watercolor paints from scratch. I think that would be a really neat thing to look into and make some really cool, what do they call it? Really cool color shifting and sparkly shimmer paints. I've also always wanted to paint a skateboard deck. The last time I skateboarded, I think I was about 10 years old and I broke my fingers. And I was on my knees at the time and I still broke my fingers. It wasn't long after that we realised, as well as me having to wear glasses since I was about 4-ish years old, that I also have no depth perception without my glasses. And I was so frequent to the ER with injuries, with not being able to see properly, that the nurse knew me by first name and I had my own seat. I think another thing I'd like to do is make something with resin. It seems incredibly complicated, but at the same time incredibly aesthetic, and just it's so cool. I'd love to be able to make something small, maybe some coasters or a little tray to keep my good pens out. I'd love to also have some of the watercolor paintings I've done turned into prints. I think that'd be really nice to make available to you guys. Some of the work that I haven't shown on this channel, some of the stuff I'm really proud of. Since I got my professional set of watercolors with a voucher I used that I got for Christmas, I've really come to really like working with this medium, and I think it's something really I enjoy, and it's something I'm really proud of. I also make a lot of hand-bound sketchbooks, and I'd love to be able to sell those maybe at a market or something. I make A6 size sketchbooks, and I would love to be able to sell those. I make them because I enjoy them, but now I've got to the point where I've got about 30 or 40 of them and I don't really know what to do with them. I found this diamond painting really soothing, kind of meditative. It was an automatic, repetitive type task where you could just do it without really thinking. And I did it during Doreen's quiet time. We watched the entire first movie of Planes, and it took me about an hour and 20 minutes just sitting there doing it. Another thing that I really want to do, and I have in fact already started on, is to hand paint the front and back of an entire deck of tarot cards. I'm not interested in the art of reading tarot, but the art of just that's on the cards themselves I find beautiful, and everyone has a different interpretation of the different pictures, like the Fool and the Lovers and all the different cards that there are. everyone has such a wide and wonderfully artistic interpretation of all of these symbols, and so I thought I'd love to make my own deck just to, to have, and something to say that I did, because it's something I've always wanted to do. But the more I've looked into it, there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. There are the 22 cards with the pictures, I think it's called the Major Arcana, and there's the 22 cards, and that's like, the Death card, the Devil card, the Lover's card, the Fortune card, all of those. And then there's 56 other cards, pardon me, and these are the number cards. And there's a numerology side to tarot reading, but these are a lot similar to your regular playing cards, but they all tie in together, and they all work together, I guess, to predict and tell your fortune, or just tell you what is. And so I've always wanted to make that, and I've hand painted the backs of 22 cards already, and I'm working on drawing the pictures for the front of them, and then I'll move on to the 56 number cards. And that's something I've done a more of a foresty little mushroom on the back, and gold on the front, but I've had a bit of a creative block with this project, where I've done the gold on the front of the cards, but it doesn't quite look right, and so I might try a dark green to tie in with the foresty green on the back of the cards, and see if that fits any better. But that one's more of a slow burning project, where it's when I've got some time to kill, a bit of this, might draw a couple of cards, because it's going to take a long time, a lot like the Book of Shadows, where every now and again I can paint a few pages, but it's one of those things with the official Book of Shadows from the show. It's got 735 pages, and I've made about 8 pages to stick into the book when I finally bind it. But it's one of those projects that's just that I can always work on, and I can add to and stuff. But yeah, those are my creative goals. I'd also love to be able to paint a big gouache painting with my Hemi paints on a canvas, but I'm not entirely sure what to paint. So if you have any suggestions of something, that would be really awesome. Leave it in the comments below. And while you're down there, like, dislike, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, do whatever you need to do, and this all helps us please our algorithm overlords. And the more you interact with all the little buttons underneath our video, the more our video gets recommended to other people, and we can make new friends. So yeah, that's everything. I think I might call this Dino Pixel, because he seems very pixelated. He's quite small. It's a 15 by 20 centimeter picture. I don't know what that is in inches. I'll pop it up on the screen once I figure it out. And I think I'll leave you, and I'll come back in at the end of the video. thank you all for joining me today in this kind of chatty, little bit laid back, slow video today. Hopefully next week everything we need to make or begin the Book of Shadows will arrive and we can get started on that together. What are your creative goals for the year? Let me know what you're going to do, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye.